It is no news that the Oak Island research team has definitely made an amazing discovery in the money pit, which might finally be the stepping stone to finding the true treasure, but this leaked Oak Island discovery should have been kept a secret. This discovery may change the history of Nova Scotia. Many generations have sacrificed a significant amount of money, put their lives and limbs in danger, and ultimately lost their lives on Oak Island. Someone is looking for something. As we uncover the most extraordinary findings on the curse of Oak Island, we will discuss everything from the enigmatic treasures that are buried deep within the heart of Oak Island to the dogged search of the most important mysteries in the annals of history. First things first, let's begin with the money pit. People from many walks of life continue to make attempts, professionals in the mining industry, engineers. There was involvement from President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. A role was played by John Wayne. Getting to the bottom of this so-called money pit was something that everyone wanted to happen. The enigma surrounding Oak Island revolves around the money pit, which is a conundrum that is difficult to understand. Just picture this: someone on Oak Island discovered a hole in the ground in the 18th century. This hole was located on Oak Island. The hole, however, was not any old hole. The situation was a combination of a nightmare and a dream for someone who was looking for treasure because of what makes this pit so special. To be honest, it's not your neighborhood hole. A puzzle with layers upon layers is a good analogy for this. As you continue to dig, you will come across elements such as wooden logs, layers of stones, and even booby traps. It's almost as if someone wanted to protect whatever is down there, and they are making it difficult for themselves to do so. Now, over the course of the years, individuals have discovered various items within the money pit. Items such as coins, fragments of pottery, and even a miniature cross were found. Although each of these goods might not be worth a fortune on their own, they are like breadcrumbs that lead us deeper into the enigma in which we find ourselves. Treasure hunters, archaeologists, and those who are interested in Oak Island have been on the lookout for anything like this for generations. They give the impression that there is something more significant lying beneath. The money pit is similar to a mystery that stands to be solved, and it is a significant contributor to the fact that Oak Island is so very compelling. The Templars' connection, the Oak Island narrative, contains a number of chapters, but one of the most intriguing is called the Templar connection. During the Middle Ages, there was a Christian order known as the Knights Templar that was both successful and mysterious. The dissolution of the group has led many people to speculate that they may have hidden their wealth elsewhere, in North America, especially on Oak Island. It begs the question, why is this hypothesis so intriguing? To put it another way, it's like a treasure hunt that also includes a historical treasure search. On the off chance that the Templars did in fact conceal their plunder there, we are dealing with some really expensive items. A significant hint is the lead cross that was discovered on Oak Island. It is similar to a piece of a puzzle that has emblems for the Templars written on it. You have Latin lines such as "in hoc signo vinces," which translates to "in this sign you will conquer," as well as an image of a sword, all of which are linked with the Templars. Coconut fiber. The discovery of coconut fiber on Oak Island is also a subject that raises a lot of questions. Just for a moment, put yourself in the position of discovering coconut fiber buried deep underground on a little island located off the coast of Canada. This seems a little out of place, doesn't it? To put it simply, that is the thing that has everyone scratching their heads. It is not native to Nova Scotia, where there are more parkas than palm trees, but rather to tropical regions where coconut fiber is found. Consequently, the discovery of it in the money pit in Smith's Cove was comparable to the discovery of a tropical surprise in the Northern Hemisphere. Now for the most exciting part: as a material for packaging, coconut fiber was frequently utilized. When it comes to treasure, it's like bubble wrap. The most important issue is therefore, what was it protecting? The kind of information that keeps Oak Island devotees up at night trying to put together the story of what might be lying beneath the surface is the kind of thing that gets them excited. The crossbow brooch. Despite its diminutive size, the crossbow brooch is a significant component of Oak Island's puzzle. For a moment, try to picture yourself in possession of a fragile object that transports you to the 16th century. For that purpose, this teeny tiny brooch is used. It is similar to a time machine that is made of metal. The design of this brooch, which resembles a miniature crossbow, is reminiscent of the weaponry associated with that time period. It's not just a random brooch, it's a clue that should be taken seriously. A copper that is pure, that's a fascinating point. However, this is a bright region. The most important issue that arises from this is, who were the individuals who wore these brooches on Oak Island hundreds of years ago? Moreover, it provides a hint at a history that extends beyond the well-known treasure hunt that took place in the 19th century. It gives the impression that there may have been explorers or adventurers who arrived on Oak Island a significant amount of time before the Lagina brothers and their company. The discovery is similar to unearthing a long-lost chapter in the history of the island. The 90-feet stone, with its height of 90 feet, the stone looks like it was taken straight from an action movie. During the course of their search for wealth on Oak Island, the treasure hunters came across a big stone tablet that was buried deep within the money pit. In this particular location, there is a considerable amount of rock. This is not your usual pebble. One of the things that makes this stone such an intriguing piece of stone is the strange patterns and marks that have been engraved into it, characterized by a generous nature. Consequently, this indication may be discovered on the stone that is 90 feet in height. Despite the fact that it has been buried underground for an undetermined amount of time, nobody has been able to make a definitive determination regarding what it says to this day. One of the most important aspects of the story of Oak Island is the mystery that continues to surround the stone that stands 90 foot tall. There are a number of people who are of the idea that it might be the key to locating the treasure or understanding the curse that gave them the instruction to keep it safe. This circumstance is analogous to the most stressful cliffhanger that could possibly occur in a treasure hunt that never comes to a finish. Furthermore, we are all excitedly anticipating the advent of someone who is capable of deciphering the information that it conveys. The hatch on Oak Island provides the idea that it is a real-life enigma that was pulled directly from a novel about adventure. Picture this for a moment: a large wooden structure that had been buried there is discovered by the treasure hunters as they navigate their way into the depths of the money pit. In addition, nobody is in complete agreement over the purpose of it. That which distinguishes this hatch from others is the level of complexity that it possesses. Despite appearances, a random piece of wood is not what it seems to be. As a matter of fact, it is a conundrum in and of itself. In addition to having holes and pins through it, it is topped with a huge stone. In addition, it seems as though everything has been thoroughly planned out. The most important question is, why is that? What could possibly motivate someone to put forth such a significant amount of effort to build something like this deep underground? The group, of course, has its own distinct hypothesis. They made the assumption that the stone on top could be a key to the cipher. One example would be the ultimate hint that would uncover the location of the treasure or the secrets of the curse. But here's where things get interesting: it took some time for the hatch to reveal its hidden information. It caused everyone to scratch their heads in confusion. Consequently, the hatch is comparable to the most enigmatic aspect of a mystery. This serves as a reminder that the island still conceals a great deal of information that is yet to be discovered. We are all kept captivated by the pursuit of answers as a result of this. The gold fragment, truly, that is the realization of a treasure hunter's wildest dreams. While the team was working its way through the soil on Oak Island, they came across a small bit of gold. The kicker is right here: you could say that discovering gold on Oak Island is similar to winning the lottery. This is not something that you come across on a daily basis. The fact that this gold fragment is one of the very few bits of precious metal that have ever been unearthed on the island renders it even more remarkable than it already was. It is like trying to find a needle in a haystack, to put it another way, a speck of gold in the muck of the earth. This small piece of gold stoked the fires of determination inside the entire team, rekindling their resolve to continue excavating, exploring, and revealing the mysteries that Oak Island conceals. Consequently, this piece of gold is more than just a brilliant piece of metal. It is a representation of hope and the possibility of something better. It is a reminder that Oak Island's mysteries are not yet finished,